Let's stop messing with my stuff because it'll blank out.
Damn. Hi everyone. Listen, so I got this new mic, right? Hey Courtney. Courtney is already here. Hey baby. Listen, I got this new microphone, so it's super loud. And so I feel like I'm in a studio listening to our song. So if you hear our intro and you really want to get the vibes, go over to the podcast platforms and just click on any episode and crank that joint up. It's crazy. So this new mic made me feel like I was in the studio. Well, hello. You are now listening to the Black Bougie Bras featuring Kevin B. How y'all?
Good. How you doing?
We here. Oh, Daryl's already on Instagram, Chad.
Yo.
Last week we had his stuff in for us last week. Hey.
It's been a week to see that.
It's been a week.
Yeah.
It's been a week, but we about to address it. But before we get into the meat and potatoes, Kev.
What's up?
All right, and we got B, the rich uncle.
What up, dude?
It's the holiday season. We need a check. Go on, you the rich uncle, Chad. We need a check. Come on.
Oh, okay. I got y'all.
Okay, so the series this week is called Fuck My Life, but you got to get Kev. Okay, he's going to take a sip, but you got to get Kevin to do it. So Kevin called me with some craziness yesterday, and I said, there's nothing else we can talk about but this. But before we get started, Kevin, go ahead and do the infamous Fuck My Life.
Oh, I'll just slide it in here. We used to do this segment all the time on the podcast, and I missed it. And Lord saw fit for it to be back. So
Lord.
Fuck my life.
Do people say it like what?
So here we are. So if you're new to seeing us, hello Instagram, how y'all doing? Facebook, hey. Listen, this series is called Fuck My Life. And so Kevin called me yesterday and was like, listen, you're not going to believe what happened. So let us know in the comments if you have ever checked your bank account. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Let us know if you've ever checked your bank account and you see somebody done got you.
Oh, yeah. I think that's gonna happen to everybody. Even if not the bank account or credit card, yeah, fraud.
But when they do it, what did they take? What did they take?
When
they ain't zero the balance, but
oh yeah, zero the balance.
Oh yeah, well it's Christmas time, so expect that shit.
Zero the balance.
Kevin hit me up and said, "There's no money in my account," and I was like, "Excuse me." $0. $0. Let us know in the comments if you have ever checked your bank account and they took all your money.
But hold on. Why they ain't hit you with the, my stuff hit you with the bloop bloop. Are you here? Are you there? Are you
okay? So there's a whole sequence of you. First of all, your lead in, thank you, Erica, was impeccable, but however that ain't even happened. I ain't even checked the account. It wasn't even like the rollout for me was a whole a sequence of events. So, it had been going on for a while, and the bank had been trying to get in touch with me, and I had not been answering because I didn't recognize the number. And I also don't have, I didn't have voicemail set up on my phone.
So you got two issues. A, you screening calls, and B, you don't have a voicemail. We too old for that.
I don't feel like I'm ever too old to be screening calls. Like
no. If you answer the phone, there ain't somebody you want to talk to.
So here's the deal. So Kevin did not realize that he, okay, I don't know who this is, but people from Instagram are crazy. But I mean not Instagram, YouTube. I had to just get somebody out of here. But Kevin had the ability to see that the money was gone, but he didn't answer the phone from the bank. He thought it was spam calls because y'all, we get about 30 spam calls a day, and so and then he don't have a voicemail, so he could
listen. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the bank did what they tried. They tried what they could, right?
They tried to call.
Legitimately.
They tried.
Yeah,
they tried.
So then, did they give you any slack about trying to, run you your money back?
No, I feel like they did what they're supposed to do, but I am still beating myself up for not being vigilant because it had been going on for some time, like since last Friday. So, and I didn't even realize it. So,
but I think
you don't even get phone notifications, like email, text, nothing.
Kevin is going to get off of here and be like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. Y'all not going to judge me tonight.
We're not judging.
No, you can if you want to, but no, I didn't. I just was out here just living my life, and lo and behold, I get a call from the rental office on Thursday that your rent check returned. And I was like,
it's not funny, but I heard Brandon go, because the way I would have been standing up on my head, mad because that money gone.
Right. And mad because they saying my shit done bounce.
Yeah, it was an interesting day yesterday.
Wait a minute, let me ask this. So did your rental company try to hit you with a fee? Because now you ain't got the money to get in?
So after, overall, they looked out. Like everything ended up working out in the end, but it was a lot of anxiety going on yesterday. I don't know how I held it together. I don't know how I did not crash out yesterday because it was a lot to absorb what had happened. It was a lot of time that I spent at the branch trying to analyze what happened and to trace where it could have started from. So now I'm just hyper paranoid about swiping anything. But ultimately everything turned out okay today. I was able to exhale a little bit.
All I'm gonna say is, in this holiday season, don't drop a bank card, a check, nothing, because it's gonna be snatched. In reality, for real. And if you're going out shopping and it's late, your head need to be on swivel. People are suffering, and they will do strange things right about now, just so they can have a holiday.
I don't even think it has to be the holiday. Like, it has happened in my. To some of my family members, it has happened before. It can happen anytime. It can happen
I'm just saying that part is true. But now that it is the holiday, it ain't gonna be just one merciless swipe. They're gonna zero out accounts, or they're gonna run up credit cards for show. Like, what I'm saying?
And so we gotta tell people kind of how to do it. So when Kevin was telling me this happened, hopefully y'all, when you have your check card, or that's why, I'm still trying to figure out this whole credit card life, because it's good sometimes and then you be like, Lord help. But the credit card is, I feel like, a really good entity to use because it's not absorbing your actual money, right? But then you have to be so disciplined to pay it back and all this other shit, just, man. And then when we talk about if you want to use a check card, it needs to be associated with an account low that really ain't got too much money in it at all. And so when it says you're below $100, you already know what's happening.
Right.
They get an alert.
It's time to stop. Time to close shop.
Go on and just put $200 in there.
Right.
And it helps you with spending, but then again, you still have your credit card.
Right.
See, that's the tricky part right there. You see what I'm saying? But tell us in the comments if you done been through the attack. I mean, and now Kevin is probably going to be the most secure friend we have, like security wise. And I know I had to learn quick because I was at CIAA one year. Some kids in like New Jersey were buying stuff on my back. And I was like, oh no, see, y'all playing games. And I pushed that little button in the bank account.
The lock.
Shut it down.
Right.
Yeah. Shut it down. Hey, Jackie. Aggie Pride, and congratulations, babe. We see you're graduating.
Congratulations.
Aggie Pride. I know. He was on the show years ago. I think that's when the kids were. We'll have to have him back just to see how he survived, because he was one of them COVID babies and on campus.
Oh wow.
They probably were ratchet. They probably was real ratchet back then. Seriously. But it wasn't a lot of people on campus, but it was enough.
Taking classes online.
Can you imagine him been in college in 2020 or even 2021? I would have been mad.
Not us, but I mean, I could have made it work, but
you make it work because that's your experience, that's your time to show up. But I'd have been mad.
Yeah, because I mean, the reality is you don't miss prom and everything. But that's another
so
story for another
he was
day.
in school. He said, yep. Oh yeah, we were at the Morgan game. I was up there recently, right? I was at the Morgan game, turned up. I didn't even know I was on TV. It was a whole situation, but I was cute because I went to the A&T Morgan game a few weeks ago.
They interviewed you, or they had like a cameo of you?
I was sitting so close.
Uh-oh, come on.
And then people were like, girl, we see you on TV. I was like, okay. And I think they were actually higher price tickets, but I just walked in. Shout out to my girl, Erica. I sat with her. I had my daddy and Mr. Tom with me. We was out there representing for the team. We won. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
Was it some worries that you weren't going to win?
It was a couple of times. But we came through. It's not about if you lost, it's if you won.
Okay.
All right. So yes, Courtney, we couldn't have survived that. I'm gonna just tell you right now. I had too much fun in undergrad, and then it was very stressful as well doing engineering. It was me and Kevin. I don't even know how the hell we did it, but we survived.
The stress built us. Maybe that built me for yesterday, because I just still don't.
I got a question. So, like, our majors all stressed us out, but did it prepare us for this real world stress? Because y'all were engineers, I was a bio major, so you already know what that entails. So it's like,
yeah. So it absolutely did. For what I deal with at work and actually dealing with it. Going to A&T for undergrad for engineering, first of all, it taught us how to be innovative. Think all the way around. If you don't get it, how can you get it? Like, I literally became like a different kind of monster because of engineering. By the time I graduated,
creativity.
I was something else, and it has helped me to make a lot of proper decisions. I mean, life is still going to enhance us, but going to when we study engineering, I had to figure some stuff out because I was like, I only got this amount of time, this many days to get this. How am I get it?
Some stuff we had to figure a lot of shit out.
We had to figure it out.
We had to figure. We was
y'all did
constantly
study
figuring
groups
some
and
shit
all
out.
that too. Staying up late, studying for the test.
Oh yeah.
Man.
But you know what? But you know
all
what?
All-nighters, as we call them.
Problem solving skills. What? See me on some problem solving skills.
Creativity.
I got you.
Yeah,
I'm a beast.
That's when I feel like I would call home every weekend and be like, "Yo, I can't do this. Yo, can I come back?" Like,
listen, I don't know. I don't know if me and Kevin can go back because that was no joke. Like we had a good time with our friends, but that curriculum, I damn near would rather be an adult.
Right. I was like, can I come back home? Because I cannot do this college thing.
I think it's a function of the time. I feel like because I went to grad school after and it was different. So so I think we could go back and the curriculum, it would be a little bit different if we went back now.
Hold on, different hindsight. Meaning harder or different?
No. I feel easier. Like we would handle it a little bit different now.
We were immature. We were
very. I mean, think about it. You're asking somebody who's 17, 18 to make a life decision.
No, we're not even talking about life decisions.
We're
talking about just stay focused.
We're definitely not.
We can't even do that.
Yes.
We was in there making
because I would get distracted. So I got distracted so easy. I just had to entertain us. I had to keep us awake in those classes. So that's what that was.
But you know what? I think we're all the same kind of kids. Hyper successful kids, made great grades. I mean, like when I was graduating high school, I had 4.0. I think when I got to A&T, and if you don't know what A&T is, North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University in Greensboro, North Carolina, I feel like I needed a moment to figure out who Erica was. I needed a moment. I needed a moment to cut up. I needed a moment to stay up late. I needed a moment to miss a class or two. I needed a moment to be normal.
It was very humbling. I got my first flag in college.
Oh yeah, we've talked about that before. We've talked about that before on the episode, right? Or story time or something. Yes, we definitely we both did that together. Me and Erica both did that together.
Hold on. But what class was it? Mine was organic chemistry. I
don't even remember what class it was.
Me and Kevin was flag king and queen. It was one Christmas, and we're gonna pivot off of this because this is so bad. Because this is not for Jaquez, because he's graduating. We love that for you, baby.
Yes,
but he said shit. He probably has a whole lot to say too. But it was one Christmas, and I was sitting in the office, and I called Kevin. I said, "Hey, what's up?" And he was like, "What's up?" I said, "Did you check your class? Did you check your grade?"
I don't even know why Erica would ask me that because she know that I didn't even have to. I don't have to check the grade. My mom worked at the school, so my mom.
Go ahead, Kevin.
My mama would already look at our grades. So my mama would have already, as soon as they post, like the moment that the shit go live in the system, my mom is calling me like, what the hell is this about, right? What are you and Erica doing in the class? So y'all basically just doing nothing in the class. And I'm like, Mom, I don't even know what you talking. She see the grade before I even look at the grade. I was like, Mom, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Man. Listen, in high school, I was that girl. College, I needed a couple years to understand who Erica was. I needed a couple, and it wasn't that I was out here rocking and rolling like that. I just feel like I didn't have to be the eldest child. It's a calibration
period. It was a calibration period.
It's like I didn't have to be the eldest child. That's why whenever I had my little baby, I'm gonna just be like, hey, it's okay. And congratulations, Courtney. She said she graduated summa cum laude. Praise the Lord. We was praise the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So because it was just like I needed a couple years to figure. I didn't have to be on. You know, eldest of 3. You're the first to do it. You better do it right. The pressure was there. And then when I got to Auntie, I said, baby, I need to figure out who. I got to figure out who Erica is. And I did.
She's saying it in a much more classier way. We got the Auntie who was like, fuck them. I'm going to do what I want to do.
Yo,
because there was all these
was
expectations that you had going into it, but you get there and it's like, you know what? Fuck them.
Nah,
I'm gonna do what I want to do. What you
stayed
gonna
on
do
my
about it?
little routine for the most part. Like my first year, I was square. And I had a girlfriend, and every weekend I would leave and be with her.
Oh, I had a
Yeah.
dude back in Maryland initially, but I only went back one time, but we ain't even gonna go down that road because that's a whole situation. But
Was
that's
it?
good
Was
for
I
you,
not
Brandon.
right? Was I not right
About
You won't right, Kevin.
about fuck them? That's what you said. Now I'm
Oh my
thinking
God.
because, and then you were away from home. See, now my situation was a little bit different because my mama was still there, so I couldn't wild out too bad.
No. And so me and Kevin were in prison because his mom worked there and my cousin worked there, and she would talk top tier trash about us. And what's funny is that she knew Kevin. She knew Kevin.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
She said, "How's your little friend doing?" I'm like, "What you talking
Not your
about?"
little friend, like y'all was dating.
Look, people probably thought we dated and everything because I was always with Kat. I was always with Kat.
All I know is I was scared of her, and she knew that I was scared of her.
My cousin, he was scared of my cousin, and so she would be like, "You and that Kevin," and then so she was sneaking and looking at grades, telling my parents, "Kevin, mom was looking at grades." Yo.
Y'all was in the 13th grade. You didn't know it.
We were in 13th grade.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But I don't think we did horrible freshman year. It was like that sophomore year, boy. And
that
so
was the slump.
Sophomore, more specific, second semester of sophomore year is when things started to take a steady decline.
It was a slippery slope. I was like, if the class getting harder,
it started to take a steep decline.
You know, what happened was
where I had to explain to my mom. I had to explain to her. I know that you see this flag on here, but you are not in the
hard.
Yes, I worked hard for that flag. Like I know to you it looked like we wasn't. I literally was fighting for my life in that class. Like you're not gonna understand. You had to.
What happened was we was getting used to everybody. The first year we was adjusting. But that second year we was partying, we was bullshitting. We was like, okay, we got this shit down. And little did we know, like,
no, I was
like, no.
We were the adult. We were the semi-adults. We thought we were adults. And then to have such a very tough curriculum. So engineer majors, I admire them, but I don't tell them my story. Like if they ever bring us back for homecoming, I got to do a pre-interview with somebody but I may resonate with somebody. But me and Kevin was figuring out life, but we were turned up. Like when I really think back, we was really turned up. Hey, Maurice, and happy Founders Day to the men of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
What up, Maurice?
He said that people think Kevin and Erica dated. Yes, because we were always together. I know I had to tell people. Yes, I had to tell people.
I felt like we always gave off the energy of brother and sister.
Brothers and
not
sisters.
Initially. Not initially. I had to tell
you don't think so? I thought so even from the first day. I remember the first day.
No, I had to tell men that you were my friend.
Oh, well, for me, it was always the brother-sister energy. So
of course. But to other people, I had to say, no, that's just my friend. He was blocking accidentally.
I wasn't. I wasn't.
Accidentally. You didn't try to. You didn't try to, baby.
Oh, well, I was unaware because I just was like, everybody know that that's, everybody know we in the same major and we got damn near every class together.
Every class.
That's wild.
Yes, Maurice. He said one of my best friends is a female, and I am very cool with her parents, and people swore that we were dating. Let me tell you something. The stuff that was happening with me and Kevin, we was in there. We were a menace at one point, and then we had to prove to the world we were not. But we've talked about it on many episodes. How terrible we were at one point.
We had to tread the line between being between entertaining and then also showing no, we're really intelligent. We're not really bad because I think I feel like with Dr. Gill in particular, he was just like, so
Shout out
what
to
are
Dr.
y'all?
Gill.
Are y'all really trying to be students here? Like, what the hell are y'all doing? Like,
He was our advisor, our professor. He was like, yo,
he definitely dadded us down. He definitely cussed us the hell up and down.
He was my daddy on campus.
Yeah,
he was my daddy on campus.
Well, I think you
And
needed
he used
that
to be
check, that reality check.
Yeah, he used to tap his phone on his hip and be like, "I'm going to call your daddy," and I'm like,
"Oh no,
I was terrible. I was probably real." So shout out to Dr. Gill. We love you so much. I'm gonna have to send him this episode. He is gonna be like, "I am tired of y'all." Okay, it's been 20 years, but here y'all go again.
It's so funny. I had a professor at Howard who spoke like that. Class would be over. We would just be meandering on the sidewalk. He would come by, speed past me and my friend Brittany, and he'd be like, "Oh, I beat you already to the building." We was like, "What?" Like,
if you're a college professor or anything like that, and you watching us tonight, y'all can fly to hell, because let me tell you, I felt like I was being hazed.
Hold on. We had a host of professors that we have a whole like Mortal Kombat board
seriously, we talk about this to this day.
Yes.
Hold on. Here go the segue. Maybe it was a scheme that Todd set up.
Oh, my, you did a segue right there,
right? For them to come to you with the bullshit. You know.
Listen, let me tell you something. Okay, let's take the pivot.
Okay,
Kandi Burruss and Todd Burruss. I'm gonna just say Todd Burruss because she's the GOAT. What is Todd's last name, y'all?
Tucker.
I don't know.
Tucker.
Todd Tucker. Dog.
Smucker Tucker.
They're going through right now this divorce. I've never been married. None of us who on here right now have never been married. Johnny's is twerking something here in the DC area with her bestie. Shout out to Chantel. Happy birthday. She's the only one who's married.
However,
she's the only one who's married.
We have been in a relationship. All of us on here, I believe, have been in a relationship. We just ain't signed a certification that's legally binding. So,
but I got me a little time and energy in my life to be dating. But so this here is a mess.
The rumor mill that's been floating around is that, allegedly a third party was introduced to their marriage and they partook in this third party engagement every now and again. And I think
would y'all ever do that? Is that too much of a question to ask? Tell us in the comments. Would you ever have a third person join the relationship? Tell us in the comments. And shout out to my line sister. Happy birthday, Karen. I know your birthday coming up. She said Dr. Gail, he gave her a nickname. And we're gonna talk about it. Go on and put that in the comments.
Now, me myself, if I am married or in a committed relationship,
if you're married, would you bring a third party into the bedroom?
Committed
Tell us
relationship?
In the comment.
No, I would not.
Or in a relationship. So which one? Would you do it in a relationship or in a marriage?
Neither nor for me.
Okay. Kevin, would you be okay with a third party?
I really don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. I want to say I would like.
Erica,
I want to say no. I want to say no, but I don't know. I guess I won't know until I cross that bridge. I don't know.
You ain't gotta cross no bridge. You've been in a relationship, Kevin. Have you introduced a third party in a relationship?
Oh, I haven't never done it before.
No, but did it cross your mind? Did it come to your mind?
No, but that's not. Okay. But I'm like a never say never type of person. So,
well, I'm gonna hit y'all with a never, because let me tell you, because if I really like if I'm with somebody, I really like them. I like that man. That man is for me, right? I feel like God brought him to me, and I am not a jealous person. Ladies in the comments, please tell me, help me decipher this.
You're not jealous.
I'm not a jealous person, but I don't want nobody touching my man.
But see, that's the thing.
They'll be touching you too. They won't just be touching your man.
A lot of people out here sharing or in third party relationships and don't know it though.
Ew. And you're right, because I've been there. I've been cheated on.
I thought you were the other woman.
No. Well, you know what? Little did I know. And tell us in the comments if you've been the other person.
Look,
I have been the other woman and did not know.
Right. See?
And it's real when the wife call you. Okay, I was
Barbara,
at work.
this is
And the
Shirley.
wife called me.
That what she
Barbara,
said.
this is Shirley.
Woman to
I'm
woman.
I'm sitting up there like, who?
But my name is Erica, not Barbara.
Listen. Courtney said no, and shout out to my AKA sponsor, Sora Trevi. Hey, boo. She said that would be a big fat no. Let me tell you something. I am very disappointed in how this divorce is happening with Kandi and Todd Tucker.
Kandi and Todd.
Kandi and Todd, because damn, I'm like,
they got Ace, then they got Blaze, and I'm just like, then you got the mama drama. Soon as Todd and his mom came on the show, then it was like rest in peace to his mom. Then you got Mama Joyce showing her
Mama
ass.
Joyce killed her up. I remember that.
We ain't saying it.
Then
we are not saying that. Black Music Bros is not saying that.
Mama Joyce killed a lot of people up now.
And we
know that she didn't kill Kandi's first boyfriend up. Then she didn't kill Mama Joyce.
Allegedly.
Mama Todd
Allegedly. So, but no,
listen,
like
on
some real shit. I don't mean no harm and no disrespect, because I love my mama, but I feel like there is a overbearingness with Mama Joyce. She be doing too much.
I'm not feeling her.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Now that's the question. Now the question on the floor is: could you be with somebody whose mama was like Mama Joyce?
Well,
no,
I feel like we're all in agreement that she was a little bit team too much. But let me just say that. But Mama Joyce was right though. That wasn't like Mama Joyce.
She was trying to say that he was with Common, and he wasn't with Common. He was with somebody.
Let me tell you,
maybe we don't know what that new girl name is. It might be Common. It might be Common.
But you know what? I love love. I love people who are happy in their relationships, and they could be going through, but I'm just happy that they are trying to make it work. Because that's all I know is a good, healthy relationship. Because I didn't grow up in destruction and things of that nature. And so when I saw them, I was like, why is her mom tripping? Why this and why that? But I think the common denominator of the issue with them is
what?
They brought a third party in.
That's it.
That was the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem, is that they did that.
It goes back to what Phaedra and Portia was saying about the dungeon and everything else, and now Portia got a whole girlfriend. Shout out to the LGBTQ ubiquitous community. I ain't mad at you.
LGBTQ what?
LGBTQ.
Ubiquitous is what I call it.
RSTLNE. You talking about the thing from Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah, Will. And and speaking of love, because somebody, it was a new album that was released by
you got a compliment right here from Courtney. Brandon.
Oh, thank you, Courtney. Appreciate it. We about to go. Speaking of love, we got an R&B album from P. Diddy entitled "Love." That was his last album. Did y'all watch it?
It was called what?
Love.
I'm working through it.
Oh, you ain't seen it.
Did you do a whole nother? You just
no. I haven't seen it all the way through. Brandon, please don't spoil it for me. But
I thought we was talking about Diddy.
We can talk about it, but I haven't had the time to watch all of it. I only watched the first part of it, but I will get there. I will.
Okay, so with the first part
before we even get to Diddy, because we had a Maurice, I feel like we answered your question. Have any of you been a third in a relationship? Yes, unnowingly.
Yeah, knowingly.
Unknowingly.
I didn't. Knowingly.
Initially, it was unknowingly.
Can you address the knowingly? Sorry, Ariel.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
haven't.
explain? I'm about to let the dog in because he about to bust the door down right now. But let us know in the comments if you have ever knowingly been the third wheel in a relationship or in,
Yeah,
in a
and
in a swing dance.
and if you have Brandon, speak on it, because my only
Oh,
concern is just the attention span. Like, how am I able to split my attention between two other people?
hold on. No. Meaning I was the third person.
Knowingly.
Initially, it was unknowingly, right? And then it became, oh, okay, I know that I'm not the main squeeze. So, okay, cool. So, but my thing is, it only became a problem when I started acting like you were acting with me. I started
Okay.
making you an option or a third wheel to me.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down?
Mhm.
Ariel
Mhm.
said never. Look, so wait, what did I go ahead? Because I
Oh,
had to
I
let
was
the
saying,
dog
Eric.
in.
Well, Kevin asked me speak on being a third party in a relationship, and I said he was like knowingly or unknowingly, and I said initially it was unknowingly. However, over time, I then discovered, oh, okay, this how you moving. All right, so then I started moving like you move. So if I'm gonna be the third party in your life, then you gonna be the third party in mine.
Oh. Mm.
And but see, that's the thing.
So y'all
People
had a
can't handle
five-way.
it when you handle them like they handle you.
Yes.
Yeah, then that's when shit got real.
Okay.
I
This,
can believe
this
that
is
was a lot.
right, and this is why I'm single today.
Yeah.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Well, I'm looking to be found. Ariel said, period. And that's how it don't happen. I mean, but you know what? You tried to be look, I'm one to just leave. If stuff is not right, I just leave. And in the
Yeah.
case of Kandi and Todd, it sounds like when you introduce different people and elements into your relationship, these are the things that can happen. Uh
And what about the communications outside of the other person? Then it becomes
yeah.
less of a third party. It becomes okay, you sneaking and creeping with them exclusive of me.
Listen, I just got a problem with all of it.
Yeah.
Don't cheat on me. Don't talk to nobody else. Don't you do a thing because I'm gonna be hot. Period.
We're gonna be
Now,
nucking and bucking.
yeah, I'm not nice at
What
all.
else are you upset about with the whole Candy and Todd divorce?
Well, I felt like Kandi was happy. She looked happy,
Mm-hmm.
and she carried out a lot of her relationships, online. She was, I would be embarrassed. That's my only thing. Like, we often talk about, could we ever be on the Housewives franchise? I feel like I could, but I feel like
Mhm.
because of the pressure of social media and people's opinions, I
Mhm.
would never want that to hurt my relationship, my
I
husband,
just feel
my
like
life.
with Candy, she put everybody on that show. Her family, her aunts, she got them on. They came up with OLG. She got Todd on, and they had a beautiful, son and daughter together, albeit via surrogate. Everything that she talked about, the dungeon, she monetized it, made a whole little play out of it. It's just even the way she handled
Yes.
Phaedra trying to sabotage her career, because the reality is when somebody makes sex allegations about you and your life, that becomes, I mean, look at the Bill Cosbys and the R. Kellys and now P. Diddy. When people start
Yep.
saying sketchy things about your lifestyle, that I mean, it's nothing wrong with being sexually free, but it's when you start using your power to manipulate people and sabotage people and go after their bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
speaking of
so,
that, I think Todd is trying to go after the bag too.
yes. Yeah. My saw she on Instagram. She said him trying to supersede the prenup. Listen.
Yeah.
So that's where
And
I
it's
get
on footage.
heartburn. And thank goodness she was on a show
Yeah.
where it shows that he knew about the prenup. So I'm like, what the hell is happening? Like, because to me, love is so pure. It's like this, I would just pray that in my marriage, this is it. This is my love. This is my everything. But then you come back around and lie and say you didn't even know about the
But
prenup.
marriage is a business. When you are who they are or who Kandi is, it's a business for sure.
Mm.
She has
I
to be
just, it
careful who
rubbed me
she
the wrong
aligns.
way.
Yeah.
It just rubbed me the wrong way. So it's almost like you got to make a video and put it in a vault. Like, this is our prenup. He know about it. She know about it. It is what it is. Blah, blah, blah. Like, if she didn't have that footage, he could have been lying and might
No,
have won the
he
money.
signed something though. He signed the
He
document.
signed it.
Right.
But
So
he's saying he
either way,
signed it under duress. He's saying he really didn't want to
nah,
do it.
ain't nobody put a gun to his head and say sign it. Come on, are you kidding me?
Well, if
I'm
you, I
I'm
don't,
confused, y'all.
he's saying if you watch, I can't recall. I don't think I watched the wedding special, but I think I saw clips, and he was basically saying she wasn't gonna marry me until I did it, so I did it
Okay,
because I
that's
wanted to
not
marry her.
duress. You ain't gotta get married. You ain't
Y'all, I'm
gotta get
sick.
married. You like
I'm sick because I'm thinking, and tell us in the comments, like, you think this is the devastating. Area said, I feel she faked it for a while because it was business. You're speaking face. Yeah, listen, I'm sick. I'm sick.
yeah.
I'm sick.
Listen,
Okay.
I mean, okay. So then, Erica, at this stage of your life, we're of a certain age. We're 40 plus, all of us.
Mm-hmm.
We may have attained a certain level of success or status of our own right. Will we now partner with someone who we may be the breadwinner, and you never go into something thinking that you're going to exit it, but it's a reality? Would you then encourage a prenup in your own life? I know
I think we have to. We have to have a
ding
prenup at this
dong.
point.
Yeah.
So where we're at this stage in life,
Uh-huh.
40-year-olds and up.
Yeah. We're not marrying
We-
for love, just love
we-
alone.
and tell us in the comments,
Like,
you gotta say.
Well, didn't Mama Joyce tell her not to marry for love? I feel like I remember her saying,
I mean, because she was
I think I
saying,
remember she said the first time you marry for love, and then after that,
it's a
you marry
business.
for security.
Ariel said, wasn't he a cameraman? Yeah, I mean,
That's what she told. That's what she told Phaedra. You set her up with the cameraman.
I mean, and it's like, I feel like love could be anywhere,
That's true.
It could come in many different ways. And I'm just very disappointed that she has to go through this now. Like, him contesting the actual prenup lets you know it might not have been real. And that would have probably been it for me. I would probably be,
But my thing is, why
Oprah
bring
and Stedman for the rest of my life?
Why bring two lives into it, Ace and Blaze, if it wasn't real?
If it wasn't real,
because now you got
I believe it was real.
This.
I believe it was real, but I think I had a conversation with you, Erica, about this. Like, but if it was real, and then time passed, and you both are unhappy, like, what do you do? Like, if you're unhappy, then you don't owe it to the audience of housewives and to social media to stay together. If you are not happy with each other, it's okay. Like,
but they could quietly go away.
But
can they quietly go away? Like, the prenup now is he need to just he's doing big things, and so I'm sure what they do together, he'll get half of that. But I think it's such a pussy move to go after what she had before y'all got married.
Yeah. And then
seriously,
like, speaking on back to what Kevin said, if you're unhappy to leave, like, social media talks about our generation and how quickly we are to give up on relationship versus trying to.
Is that right?
Go to therapy. I mean, think about our grandparents and great grandparents. It was infidelity. It was outside children. Maybe.
Oh, and they stuck with it. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a whole nother family. It's a whole nother family down the road.
Right.
And the family is on the next corner.
So why are we so quick to give up on our quote unquote stability?
Because we sick of the shit.
Yeah, I'm not sticking through that because you know what you're doing. See, back then they had to stay together to survive.
Yeah,
like
it
they stayed together.
It was more of a survival thing.
Yeah, women did not have the education like they have now.
Or the jobs,
resources. You can vote now. You can do all these things, and so that now this is why the red pill community hates women, because they're like, when that whole food stamp thing was happening, when the current administration was going to take it away, there was like a demographic of men that were like, now you really got to rock with us. No, we don't. Who gonna stay? Who gonna stick with you? Just that's old school. This is not happening. The hell? Maurice said, "Can someone just date forever, no paperwork?" No, Maurice, I need a ring.
You can still get a ring.
I think so, Maurice.
What Kim Zolciak say? The ring don't mean a fucking thing.
I think you can. I think you can. I think you can be committed to someone without paperwork. I think you can.
I want a paperwork because y'all are getting in an argument. Because y'all are getting in an argument. Okay, don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you. You get in an argument, right? Stuff don't go right. It's a knockdown, drag out. And tell us in the comments. Tell us in the comments. I see Ariel is over there cooking on Instagram.
Let her cook.
She said women make money now. Make a lot of money. And so here's the thing. Y'all in an argument. Because you know argument is inevitable. And sometimes you get a little, a little dicey. And then I don't even know why I'm messing with you. We not married or nothing. I can leave anytime. This is my house.
So wait a minute.
This is my thing. This is my
hell yeah.
You
that's what I'm asking to say. So what's the difference between what's the difference between
you gotta think about it a little bit. You gotta think about
it. Let me just say this. That ring is not gonna keep if I don't want to be there, that ring is not gonna keep me there.
And you are right. And you are right. The ring is not gonna keep anybody because I am prepared. This is so sad because my parents have been together forever. So I'm thinking everybody works through everybody, hell no. Some of y'all have been raised by literal wolves and crazy people. You know what I'm saying?
Believe a lot of people out here have been raised without love. And it's so funny. My mom and I were talking about this today.
Baby.
I don't know what I had in life growing up. I don't know if I was rich, poor, in between. But what I had was a lot of love. So I didn't know that I was suffering or hurting or needed anything. Because if I had a bologna sandwich or a steak, I felt the love and it felt good and fulfilling every single time.
I didn't have the love.
Was it that bologna? See, he grew up in Suffolk, so he probably had that bologna that just
fried,
fresh.
I wasn't eating no bologna because that thing got that red string around it. Like hell, I'm not eating that. But I didn't know that we was poor. I knew that.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, I don't know if we knew if we were having hard times or not.
Right.
You had to grow up and you had to grow up and hear it. You had to grow up and hear it.
That's but I knew that we was having hard times. Like that's y'all experience.
But I think a lot of parents try to keep it away from the kids, but at the end of the day, it's like you think you're entering into these marriages for the right thing. And or even if y'all are advocates of just long-term relationships or whatever, I just feel like when you go against that relationship, the infidelity of it, the disrespect, to me is disrespectful.
The disrespect, okay.
It's the disrespect.
It's not necessarily an advocate for a long-term relationship, but it's just whatever works for you. Because I just feel like how college is not for everybody, marriage is not for everybody. Some people just don't need that. They can be together forever. What's the two actors that's together that's not married? That's been, what is it? Goldie Hawn and her husband, or not husband, not or Oprah too.
Stedman from High Point. Did you know that?
I did.
Okay.
That means I need you to go up to his house and see if he'll be on the episode.
High Point is not broadcasting that. You driving to High Point and on the sign it says Homo Fantasia Burrito on the sign.
So then we need pull up the
home of Eric Belton's birthplace. Thank you. Thank you. I need them to put sign up saying birthplace of Eric Belton. Hello.
Hello,
Yes.
it's me.
They
It's me.
will. They will.
Courtney is cooking in these comments. She says, I'm not doing that shit, period. Bye to you and your other family. Pay me my
Run me my check.
Oh
But
my
hold
God.
on, but hold on. We gotta touch on the Diddy thing. I can't not do
Yes.
it. I've read too many
Yes.
commentaries or whatever. So what it seems like, and Kevin,
Okay, please don't spoil it.
close your
Well,
ears. We're not gonna spoil it, but we're
okay,
gonna touch
okay.
around it.
We're gonna reach around.
We're gonna reach around it. Now, how many times has Puffy escaped death? That's all I'm saying. When I say death, meaning situations in which he looked guilty. And that's what this Netflix special highlights. How many times he's avoided consequences behind behavior that it appeared.
Is that on him though? Is that on him?
Absolutely. That's a part of being a master manipulator. Absolutely.
I feel like I have to give the responsibility to the parties involved. Like I feel like he could not just get away with shit without people allowing him to get away with shit.
It's called influence, like Epstein. A lot of these things happen because of the influence he had. He had money and he had people around him that he could, okay, it's like you scratch my back, I scratch yours. So you've been in this environment now and you've done some seedy shit. I have footage of you taking part in this. You get what I'm saying?
It's so wide open. I've only made it through 1.5 episodes. And let me tell you, at first I was can we just start with, and shout out, say, hey, Tiffany. Tiffany cooking in the comments. And my sister,
hey, Tiffany.
Karen.
What are we starting with? The
back real quick.
dorkishness?
She said, when you do all you can and the mama and the grown children tell you to kick rock. Listen, they on Instagram, they cooking over there. Okay.
Hold on. What are they talking about?
They talking about marriage stuff. They out of control on Instagram right now. And if you want to go on Instagram, thick model chick, I've just pushed it over to my personal Instagram. They cooking in the comments. So shout out to y'all. I see y'all over there. And Ariel said we can't blame the victims. Let me tell you something. I thought, it was like with Bill Cosby. I felt so bad for Bill Cosby. I said, oh my gosh, that man can't even see right now. And y'all doing him like
J-E-L-L-O.
And I'm like, what is going on? And then you have Diddy. I was like, this is so weird. Like, what is going on? Because I'm just thinking
what they're
the best
trying
for everybody.
to say is that it was learned behavior from growing up
was
with
it
his
daddy?
Well,
his dad died
young,
yeah,
but his
but his daddy was crazy though.
He was a hustler.
So you feel like it was inherited, is what you're saying.
He still was exposed to a very colorful life in his youth.
I just don't. I just watch it with such.
And then getting into the music industry, I think they're even trying to say his alliance or him working with Clive Davis also was a thing, and Andre Harrell.
Let me tell you, he had to have, and it's so good to see you too, Sora Tiffany. And thank you for coming back, because Tiffany used to be on our lives all the time. Yes.
And then I think we had her on one time, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we had her.
She was sitting in that recliner giving it to us. Okay, right. Come back in. And we got to bring Ariel on because she's cooking on Instagram. She said, I can't get over him trying to tell his name is Love. Boy.
Yeah, yes. The Love album. But let me tell you about the producer that helped him with the Love album. This man says he woke up feeling pain all over his body, and he had not received a check for producing that album for months. And I said, where was he aching at, Eric?
In the earth. And probably the mouth.
The throat.
And maybe even the weedy wee. Who knows? I don't know. But it was just very
his arm or something. You know what I mean?
And now, because he was like, he woke up. So I saw a clip on social media. That's the only reason I know that, because I didn't even make it that far. He was like, he woke up with Diddy right next to him. I said, wait a minute.
And not receive no payment to this day for producing that album.
So how can you have millions of dollars? And y'all, we're gonna have to follow up because I'm assuming Brandon finished.
Kevin
was still working through.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta hurry up and finish because I can see it disappearing from social media.
Yeah,
I mean, from
with
cease
Netflix.
and
Very
desist,
soon.
yes.
Yeah,
Cease and desist.
I'm gonna probably watch it tonight.
We're gonna have to fit. Somebody need to record it for the YouTube. I might have to do it. Start screen
It's
recording.
already done. It's already done.
It don't take us off YouTube. YouTube don't know what's like this. But like, yeah, it's to watch it is like it makes you second guess everything you thought. Like, so I'm at the point where I'm like, did he actually have anything to do with the death
Tupac.
of Tupac?
Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because they had Suge Knight in there talking. I mean, they talked about how all of that stuff between East Coast and West Coast was contrived. It was made up. Because initially everybody was kumbaya. But what happened was they were recording in the studio with Pac, and Pac got shot. And then they made implications about it was other people that Puffy had in the studio that was shot under his watch. And they dragged the body out of the studio, and they ain't seen the guy since. Don't know if he dead, alive, or whatever.
Corpse.
You know, it's a lot of evil in the world.
Uh-oh.
It's just a lot of evil in the world. Because I'm like, who is this man? Like, you're looking at Diddy like, what is happening?
But check, this the other part that kind of like threw me off. What was the girl that's sung with Don Richards? Don Richard.
Kalina.
Yes. Kalina needed $5,000 in my Nene voice. She needed $5,000 to get her kids in situation, whatever she was going through at the time. She called Diddy and said, "Hey Diddy, can you do me a big one? I need 5 G's." This man straight up told her no. The moment Don Richard, I guess, made some kind of claims that something happened with her, he called her back and said, "Can you speak on my behalf? Can you I guess counter what she's saying and say that
$1 million?"
Right, but you couldn't give. This man is a multimillionaire and couldn't give her $5,000.
He was selfish.
Call her and yes,
he was selfish, y'all.
It's shit like that just burned me to the core. So now you need me, but you couldn't help me in my time of need. Okay, all right.
And I feel bad for his kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've lost their mother, which I think is questionable.
Hold on. Yes, they talked about that too.
Mm-hmm.
How he was dating Kim Porter and
Misa Hilton.
And who else? At the what's the girl that came out?
The random little girl.
The one he beat up on. It's me and you.
Cassie.
He was dating Kim Porter and Cassie at the same time. And Kim Porter said it's got to be either me or her. Because they were showing up at events, taking pictures together, and he was taking pictures with both of them.
Let me tell you something. Can I say this? I don't care how much money you have. I'm not gonna be your dummy.
That's a flunky.
I'm gonna take something out. I'm gonna take a ring or something out the house and pawn it and go live off of it. Because he probably had some jewelry that was worth, a couple.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to stay with you.
Well,
I'm not gonna stay with you because you're rich.
I mean, because he was flaunting Cassie around like, oh, she's up and coming. Nah, the way you coddling her in these pictures and shit. Hell no.
Cassie couldn't sing. Cassie should have ran away. Cassie can't sing. Cassie had a hit. Me and you. Now, are you waiting? I mean, she was a vibe. She was a
make a move.
But she couldn't sing.
That was when we were in college, Erica. That was when we were in college. I had the Cassie album when we were in college.
The hell? I can't. It sounded like singing cats and shit.
Okay.
But she couldn't sing. But he loved it at her. But then he beat it at her. It was too much. And she should have called her brothers, daddy, uncles. She should have brung the hood out to roll up on him.
That's why a lot of the charges that were brought up against him was thrown out, because you can't get beat one day and then the next day you in a full gown, makeup on, and showing up on his arm at an event. It's like
I would have did an interview. I would have did an interview and said, he's beating me. I would have just said it. I would have been on the red carpet. Hello?
He would have beat you on that carpet. He would have beat your ass.
No, he would have did what Ike Turner said. If you die, I'ma kill you, bitch. That what he
would have beat your black ass on that carpet.
Right.
They have footage of him and Cassie on a red carpet, and he's literally the person that's asking Cassie a question, and he's like right there next to her. Like,
I would have said,
I
and
dare
can you get police? Can you get police? Because this man is abusing. He is beating. But the way that's why
I think that was the Met Gala.
Fathers, uncles, friends. If you know anybody, because men can get beat too. Men can be going through it too. You just got to be okay with calling the police, or you call that person to come out the house and you take the car across the lawn and clean them out. You know what I'm saying? You got to be okay with protecting your family. Like, I question, where was her people?
Her people wanted her to be successful so they could be, ride on her coattails. Come on now. It was all a scheme that they set up.
I only saw part one. So let me just say, I can only speak on the part one. And the part one that I saw was, basically showing him coming into, what was it, Uptown Records and being intern. And so, but I saw, from the videos that I saw, he was giving very much a lot of dorkishness. Like, it was very
he's whack. He's whack.
It was very
he might have been whack, but what he did and what they gave him credence for is setting up Jodeci and Mary J. And now that we thank him for.
No, he was a hard worker, but I'm just saying the vibe that he was giving, he was not that guy.
No, he dropped out of school and everything. Yeah, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
So,
and he never had any
for him
role
to
model.
So I kind of understand for him to be not the guy and to have turned the odds in some of these situations that he's been in to flip these girls, because Kim Porter was going with what's the guy's name, and he pulled her. And then
he was fine though. So for her,
I'll be sure.
She's talking about look, I'll be sure. I'm gonna keep it funky with you.
Keep it a buck.
She should have never left. I'll be sure. And now I'm not one to date light skinned men like that. And shout out to light skinned men. I love y'all. It's okay.
Why? What's that about?
It's just not my thing. But have I had light skins? I have. Okay. But that's not where my bread
and your daddy won,
Shout out my daddy. Love him dearly. Hey, but I'll be sure she should have never left that man. If she had just stayed the course and stuck with him.
That's another thing that they said. Diddy cannot accept no. So even if Kim wasn't even checking for him, he was persistent and manipulative.
He was going to pull her some kind of way.
Yes. Yeah. Because he saw Al B. Shore as competition, because during that time, Al B. Shore was the cat's meow. He was the poster child.
He
enjoyed it. Was just probably more of like a mental game with him, because that's how he got Cassie was with Ryan Leslie first.
That's
right. I would have never left.
And they talked about
Ryan
that.
Leslie. I haven't gotten there, but I would never, because Ryan Leslie is like a scholar. He like
talked about that.
Don't do that.
And so what happened was
we love the light skins, but my story. Sorry.
What happened was
what it is.
He was so uncomfortable in the studio with Ryan Leslie being there with Cassie that basically she wasn't even able to do her thing and record until he was gone, until Ryan Leslie was out. That's how controlling and manipulative he was.
He must have been giving them thousands every month. The stipend must have been unnecessary, because
you mean the producer?
And see, this is no. Them being with Diddy, because the way my daddy had taught me how to live life, it wouldn't. I don't know if that would have made me stay. He must have been giving them like $20,000 a month.
What they said was he don't even be paying like that on time. And
wow. So what we with him for? What are we doing? You getting beat up too? Oh my God. Daryl said, "Be easy on the melanin deficit, brothers." I'm very nice. And same Ariel, my daddy about as white as these walls. She said we haven't heard a peep from J-Lo. J-Lo, because J-Lo is too busy fighting for her life with her husband. What's his name?
Hold on, forget J-Lo. We ain't heard nothing from Mary, Jodeci, Lil Kim, Faith Evans. Come on. We got a long
list. When this whole Diddy stuff started coming out, I mentioned that when we were doing the episode. I was just like, it's pretty peculiar that nobody is coming up and saying he ain't do that shit.
The only people we heard from is Making the Band folks. What's the group? Audrey O'Day and them?
Total ain't said nothing.
Yeah, thank you.
Because they know better.
Lil Kim knows not to say nothing.
Well, so this is the conversation I was having with somebody the other day. And I was in particular, I was talking about Cassie, because I was like, she was a victim, but I don't know if I had the same level of sympathy for her that I had for some other victims of Diddy, because I knew that it was a strategic move for her to get with Diddy. Like, she knew she was going to get something out of that situation. And I said, and that doesn't make her a bad person.
No, because that album was phenomenal.
Because a lot of people have made the same move. People don't talk about
Cassie's album with Diddy was phenomenal.
Album, yeah. Well, Cassie's album was actually produced by Ryan. He basically just, he stamped
Ryan Leslie.
It was Ryan Leslie. He was Ryan Leslie's protege. But I was just like, the moniker Bad Boy, people wanted to be attached to that, and they were going to use it for whatever they could get. So I had to remind this person I was talking to, a lot of people have come through Bad Boy offices and have gotten what they could get out of it and left. Janelle Monáe was a Bad Boy artist. Machine Gun Kelly was a Bad Boy artist. At one time, New Edition was on Bad Boy roster. So
112,
come on, Kevin, with the history.
You better and check this part out. When Andre Harrell fired him for trying to pretty much take over shit,
yes,
he took a tape of Biggie to Clive Davis. Biggie cussing and as he self-proclaimed black and ugly as ever and doing his own thing, and they signed him. And it changed the trajectory of hip hop. Just think, so much greatness is in Diddy. We can't knock him for that, but he did get a little big headed. Even like, what's the purpose of all the baby oil and the what was the other shit? The lube.
Well, actually, my Sora said it best. Andre is gone now, but I need them to go back and look at why Andre is gone.
Hold on, and where's Farnsworth Bentley? Why is he not speaking?
Yeah. So yeah, that was my thing. I talked to
where is Farnsworth?
I said so. The people that they need to have in this documentary, they need Farnsworth, they need Laurieann Gibson, they definitely need Aubrey, they definitely need Q from Day 26, because you could always tell that he really didn't want to be there.
Yeah,
and they needed the honest people from those groups, from Bad Boy, and they can go to Faith Evans. Is she gonna give us? They can go to Stevie J. They can go to the people who are kind of like on the outs now, who used to be Bad Boy
favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will tell you, they talked about Making the Band. Babs was up there, and she said in the contract that she allowed her attorney to read. It said that they got no money. Basically, you being on the show, your notoriety, your fame was what you were getting.
Oh, I know that. Babs was up here working inside the what is it? The Hardys off of Randleman Road. So
hold up. Wait a minute. She was in Green. She's from Greensboro.
You better stop playing with me. Like what?
She working at the Arby's off Randleman Road.
The Hardys.
Tomato, okay. I didn't know she was. Wait, I didn't know she was from North Carolina.
I didn't know that either, but she definitely was. She definitely was there.
Did you get an autograph on your sandwich?
No, and that Hardee's is gone. Greensboro don't have no more Hardee's except for friendly, except for Guilford College Road now.
Can we talk about the Hardee's, please?
The way them Biscuitville's is set up, they don't need no damn Hardee's. Okay?
Let's do a quick little segue to Hardee's, because back in our college days, that we used to eat a damn Frisco burger at the Hardee's.
Let me say this real quick. Kevin God bless whoever Kevin ends up with. He's gonna have them big and rolling down the street because Kevin had the nerve to feed me so much Chick-fil-A our last year of school, because I don't even know Chick-fil-A was actually a thing in Maryland at the time, like in college years, like, oh, we gonna go to Chick-fil-A. Like, I don't think that was a thing, but in college, Chick-fil-A was a thing. And I gained like 15 pounds messing with Kevin because he was like, you want to go get some
Let me
Chick-fil-A?
tell you, in
But
college,
that's
it was Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, and that damn Taco Bell.
We had a Starbucks too, but we didn't have a Taco Bell.
We did not have a Taco Bell, and I think
baby.
You know what? We probably couldn't have handled that. Stomachs across the campus would have been tore up. But what Kevin put me on to was Hardee's, and I feel like in Maryland we had a Hardee's back in the day, but then it was gone. So Hardee's was like not a thing, but we went to it was my last year.
Murder Beach.
I don't know what the hell. We was out one night. I don't know what we were doing. We saw the sun come up.
I don't know what was happening. Y'all had a little
and we went to get that Frisco burger in the morning.
No. I feel like you could have gone to Hardee's for breakfast. And Kevin started getting me on these Frisco burgers. I was like, what the?
And what is
big
it
old
again?
fat ass burger?
It's just a burger on sourdough, like on sourdough bread.
Okay, and that's it.
Oh, rest in peace. And rest in KNW.
Hold on, was that the cafeteria?
Yes, that's my parents' favorite place to go. Now, what the hell they gonna go? We ain't got no Piccadilly. We ain't got no KNW. Now, where they gonna go?
Let me tell you.
Listen, I don't even think they know. I'm gonna have to tell them. I'm gonna have to slowly deliver that information because I don't even think they know. My dad probably gonna dress my mama up and take her out there sometime this weekend.
It closed last
to
week.
Be disappointed. Yes. I don't even think he know.
Shout out to my cousin Angelo. He was talking about how he worked at one down there in High Point, North Carolina. Let me tell you, I used to stop by KNW. And rest in peace to my grandmother, my grandma Robinson. I used to spoil her because I was like, if I'm gonna go see her, I'm gonna go get her some magazines, some chewing gum. Ain't had not one tooth, but she would tear that chewing gum up. And I would stop by the KNW and get her a fish plate, honey. And with my little monies, I hooked her up. But baby, you couldn't pay me to eat KNW because I was like, I feel like y'all not seasoning this food the way I need to.
The way
but
y'all
it is such a thing in North Carolina.
The way y'all talk about KNW in North Carolina and in Tidewater, Virginia, where I grew up, it was Morrison's and Piccadilly. And that
was in North Carolina.
Did you hear that? What he said? Did you hear what? Did you hear what he said, Erica?
I don't deal with Piccadilly.
Brandon, you don't know this, but Piccadilly was my first job that I ever had. I worked at Piccadilly. When I was 14 years old, I worked at Piccadilly, and I loved their food.
He loved all them cafeterias.
I love Piccadilly because I would get
KNW.
I can still remember it as a child. I would get the fried fish with the mac and cheese, and I probably got broccoli or something because I ain't really
broccoli and rice casserole.
Yeah, and I would what?
Get you a little roll or a little biscuit
and plenty tartar sauce. Look.
I know because I was up there serving it. Then I was up there typing up your ticket. Then I was up there ringing you out at the end and pressing a little change.
But that wasn't even the part. The part that really got me, the way they had them gelatin squares so pretty with that dollop of damn cream.
Whipped cream.
I hated it. I was like, this is sugar free. Like, yuck.
You got that, Brandon, for good. They only had me doing desserts one day, and they were so sugar ugly free. That day that they never had me doing them ever again. All them pies that I cut up, all them Jello squares that I cut up, they just went in the garbage. They ain't sell nothing that day.
So for our listeners, we talk about southern places. I know if you in California or something, y'all are like, what? These are eastern region, southern
Piccadilly
places.
Is still in Atlanta.
Yuck.
And this
Atlanta.
one, I think the one in Newport News, Virginia, may still be open.
Please
Is
don't
it?
do me like that.
Well,
But you know
tell
what?
me,
We have to
Brandon. Let me know
record-
because I still got my employee discount because my Piccadilly that I worked at, they went out of business, so they never put the paperwork in there. So whenever I go, I still get my little 50%
How you get it?
discount.
Oh, okay.
I just got to give them my social security number, and I get my little 50% off.
Hold on,
Give
I'm
them
gonna
a
send you the
social
info.
security number. And you give them your social
Shit,
security.
why
See,
you playing?
That's why we started off the way that we did.
Because I want
You said that's how they got into. That's how they hacked into my bank account. Is what she trying to say.
But you know what? If a Piccadilly, and I need to make a social media on this. If a Piccadilly would like to sponsor us for a live show, we will come so that Brandon
listen.
can eat
Meet
the fried
me at-
fish and mac and
Yes,
cheese.
I'll take the fried chicken, or I'll take the roast beef, and
Meet
I do
me.
need to.
Meet me in Newport News at New Market Mall. It
I'll
opens
be
at
there.
11 o'clock in the morning, Piccadilly. We can go there. I want my
Kevin,
fish plate with my
Brandon,
macaroni and cheese. What?
call them and ask them where they host us for a live event at the Piccadilly. They will have damn.
You gonna get you something to eat too. You acting like you ain't gonna
Hey,
eat. We gonna
Zora.
find
Hey,
something that
beautiful.
you want.
I'm
You gonna find
stressed.
something.
I stressed, but you go ask them, do they want to? So people in the 757, even people here in DMV or even down there in North Carolina, if we tell us in the comments, we have a show at the damn.
Mita said
Y'all
our live
know I
event
would
at
be-
the Piccadilly.
Man, what?
Look, Courtney said how Stephanie survived, but not KW. So that's also in Greensboro, North Carolina. That's another.
Oh,
Black.
Stephanie's is definitely surviving and thriving. My dad sent me there a couple of weeks ago to get him and my mama some food. So they're definitely surviving and thriving.
I don't know, but
So
let me
that's
tell you
equivalent to our area is what the Carolina Kitchen area up
Oh,
here in
okay. Oh,
Maryland.
yeah.
What's a Carolina
So me-
kitchen?
So me and Brandon did Carolina Kitchen a couple months back.
What is that? That's a. Is it a?
When next time you come up, like when
We'll
I
take you
when
to
I finally
Carolina
get
Kitchen.
and Courtney, we'll
Well,
incorporate
how
you when I finally
Was
get these
it?
birthday.
How is it?
Baby, it's K&W
How is
Piccadilly.
it Carolina
only.
Kitchen? And I'm from Carolina, and I don't know nothing about it. How is
Courtney,
it
I'll
Carolina
tell you
Kitchen?
all
And
about
I'm
it.
from Carolina, and I ain't
When
getting
I
it.
finally get my birthday plan straight, that Friday, whatever we do, because I'm gonna be I think the way I'm gonna do it is that first weekend in February. When I when the plane lands, we need to go to that damn Carolina Kitchen that's over there. What is that? Off MLK?
Yes. That's a
They
step
need-
up. It's like the seafood one.
What they got
yeah, 'cause
there?
they
What
got
all
see-
is so good?
You go through the
It's a
line.
cafeteria. Yes. You
Oh,
got
okay.
macaroni, cheese, cabbage, collard greens, rice, salmon, chicken. You got greens, beans, tomatoes, potatoes, rams, lambs.
But you know what? And let me
Look.
go ahead and let me go ahead and plug this too. If Carolina Kitchen off MLK would let us come
Okay.
do a
Man,
live
wanna do
event
a live
in that
event.
outdoor area where we
On
Well,
the
you better
cabana.
go ahead and put that.
They
You
got a
better
whole
go ahead and
cabana.
tell them that your rider is that you want a
Ariel, you have
meal.
to come when we
You're right.
when we do our show at the Carolina Kitchen. Hopefully they let us do it because we're gonna clip this. We're gonna add them.
Yeah.
We come out there and do a show.
Because
You know
the time
what I'm
is gonna be had. And they got
We're gonna have a good time.
cabana. They got fire, they got fans, they got a bar, they got TVs.
Ariel is
It
going
opens
in the
up. The
comments.
cabana opens up at every 2 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can walk
So
straight to the
I'm gonna
parking
reach
lot.
out. I'm gonna reach out to them.
Reach out.
So Brandon, you got to do the Piccadilly and Newport News.
Uh-huh.
I do the Carolina Kitchen off MLK.
And Kodak got to do Stephanie in Carolina.
Stephanie.
Damn.
Now, we'll do Stephanie. Because you know there's a Stephanie's and there's a Stephanie's too. Now, Stephanie's.
Well, whichever one. Whichever
Well,
one.
we're
It
gonna do
don't matter.
Stephanie's too. We're gonna do
all
Stephanie's
of them-
because Stephanie's one is the drive, is a little drive-through hut little thing. that you
Okay.
go around. So we'll go to
We want a
Stephanie's
sit
too.
down place. You know?
And all of them got candy yams, macaroni and cheese, fried chicken, pork
Yeah.
fried pork chops with the gravy. Every single one.
Liver and onions and rice. Maybe even some fried chicken.
I thought we was
chicken
gonna
gizzard.
do Ben's Boys here. I thought we was trying to do an event there.
Contact Ben's, but they don't have a liquor license. They don't have.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think Carolina Kitchen does. Even though it's a bar out there, I have no idea. And Piccadilly, we got to bring out a BYOB.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to
BYOB. Shout out to everybody. But we gonna reach out. So I feel like it's somewhere we need to do a live show. Let's do it. I think we have a little different demographic going on. Courtney, we just gonna drag you wherever we at. We gonna make it work. Tiffany, my master's Karen area, we're gonna just put you in the show. We might have to start small. We might have to start at the Bojangles somewhere and just turn up in that dang on that.
Let's start at Biscuitville.
But I can't even eat Bojangles. But I can't do Bojangles no more.
You still remember Biscuitville, Brandon?
Man, what? I will get up another 7 o'clock in the morning and leave y'all asses.
But Erica, you hear him, you hear the enthusiasm in his voice about Biscuitville, but he don't even know about them French toast. He don't even know.
Whoa! So Bojangles used to have French toast sticks.
No.
And when they got rid of it,
Biscuitville,
not Bojangles, because I can't rock a Bojangles. But damn, they used to have these French toast sticks at Biscuitville. You dip it in that syrup.
They had a little powdered sugar on there.
I
used to have to get me 2 of them.
Somebody got mad that I got up early and went. I don't know who it was, but they were like, "You ain't calling, ask nobody. We wanted none." And I was like,
"It was me," because Brandon was staying here with me, and he left. I was like, "Oh, so you was
Brandon is really an only child."
Look at
he's really an only child.
I could have
really an only child.
Biscuitville too, but
yeah, he really an only child. My Sora, she said, "Do a biscuit train." That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it the Black Bougie Bras feature Kevin B Biscuit Train.
Right.
And we don't need it. We don't need it
at all. We already large in charge.
We all trying to lose some weight, but my God, my goodness. And then Biscuitville. You know what I'm saying? We can't do it too early because we be in there with the senior citizens. Okay. We gotta do it. But Biscuitville closed at like 2 or 3 o'clock.
They 2:30. But we need to tell them. We need to influence them to bring them damn French toast sticks back.
Yes, we do. Yes, God. Yes, them French toast sticks will make you slap somebody.
They were the truth.
I'm like, what freezer section? Who was your supplier?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I didn't see them in Restaurant Depot. What's happening?
It was Murray.
Listen, they going off on Instagram. She said,
they love to give you something else. They love to give you something. You want to hear our new apple cinnamon biscuit? No, give me the damn French toast sticks. I don't want no apple cinnamon muffins. Give me where the French toast sticks at.
We have reached the potluck season, and I'm telling y'all now, I'm not eating shit that people are bringing into these offices.
I'm not even participating.
I tell them
I'm deleting the email as soon as I say no.
I make up shit. The white people don't know the difference. I tell them I'm a Jehovah's Witness. I say I can't partake. They don't even know what that means. So I'm just like,
I'm not.
Well, again. Birthday in January, we figuring it out. We're gonna have to pull I know who's in the comments. I know who, we done invited Maurice to a bunch of things. He down there in Florida, so he would have to get his life together to come up here and turn up. But we're gonna figure it out. Ariel, you know what time it is.
So wait a minute. So you the first one to turn? No, Johnny's was.
No, Johnny's is already 41.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. But I'm the first one, a part of the 85 crew to turn 41. And it's crazy because I feel like I've been 40 for 5 seconds. It's crazy.
Who are you telling?
40 was like this. About.
Dang.
Mm-hmm. But y'all gotta help me figure it out what we do. I'm trying real hard not to have no house party or nothing. My folks, the house is laid out and everything, but they don't deserve all these drunk people.
True.
I did that when I turned 30. This house was full of drunk people.
I remember that.
Man, we had a ball. Was that the party bus?
That was the pajama.
That was 25, party. But 30.
I can't even remember 30 then. Because
wasn't that the pajama party?
I might have to run the house party back. But my folks would be like, yo.
But we don't party the same, Erica. When we was in our 20s, we was stupid. Like,
scared of us because we be going through so much. I feel like people would drink a lot. And I would have, because even I'm trying to have a little Christmas shindig. I'm trying to have a Hennessy waterfall.
Oh, and then you gotta forget Hennessy waterfall. You gotta do the Beyonce. What is it called?
That damn.
That shit. It's something other than looking. It's a spirit in that bottle. I don't know what it is. It's something strong in that motherfucker. Have you experienced it?
No, you keep talking about it, but
please do.
You know. Oh, Courtney, I'll have to. We'll chat, and that. Yes, we'll figure. I'll hit you up. So I don't even drink Hennessy like that, but I feel like the 41st birthday needs to be anything is possible.
Okay.
And Kevin is crawling because
regular.
I love Henny Black too. That's probably better because I'm a Douce girl now, more tequila than anything. And if anybody is thinking about dating me, just know I am not a lush.
I'm gonna say them the liquors that put hair on your chest, on your titties.
Did you say you're not a lush? Did you insert that qualifier in there?
Absolutely not.
But Hennessy,
because it's cheaper than the Henny Black and the Douce. You trying to suffice for everybody. It's a lot going on. Because people will drink all your stuff.
You ain't got to worry about me with none of those either.
And Kevin, and if y'all see Kevin at my birthday party, offer him a drink. Do it for me.
You can offer all you like, and I will say thank
Kevin, we deserve a Kevin turn situation. I'm gonna let y'all know. But we have reached a point of the show where we need to bid you all good night. It is 11:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When Brandon brings out his daughter, Miss Storm, it's time because she up there breathing in the mic. Hey, Grill. Hey, Pookie Poo. She said, let me start breathing into the mic. That's my little boo. We saw her in the mall. Has it been a year?
No, not yet. Her birthday's in January too, but it'll be a year in April.
We were walking in the mall. We were walking. And I said,
we was leaving Johnny's 41st birthday party.
We was out there for about 5 hours. We ate brunch and then turned around and had a photo shoot and then ate some more. Man.
Photo shoot.
Okay, that's how you have a real birthday. Shout out to Johnny's. I know she out there turned. I'm gonna FaceTime her when we get off. See how turned she is. But we the type of people that will eat together, drink together, pause, laugh, and then eat again.
Big bag.
Not like that New Orleans.
Oh gosh, nothing beats New Orleans. My gosh,
it did look
like my. Oh my
scrambling to get home because your stomach is bubbling.
Oh my! Listen,
I was looking around like we eating.
No, I told Kevin my insides was trying to come out. That's how bad we eat. No, New Orleans food is good. Shout out to Chicago, they got good food too. But it was horrible. And we can't even eat like that no more.
It was just the frequency. It was just
it was too much. Mm-hmm. It was like, and we're gonna go here. Why? But if you real close to me on a personal level, just DM me. We got things coming up. I'm trying to do it big. And I feel like we just gotta live life because the world is in shambles. So we gotta do it big as long as it's
But what kills me, the world's in shambles and everybody around you is trying to act normal, especially in the workplace. And I'm just like,
wow. I just don't even acknowledge the workplace situation. But shout out to my coworkers. I love them for the most part. Yeah. And we'll live like it's our last. Okay, we gotta do what we gotta do. But I hope and pray that y'all have a wonderful weekend. Hopefully, y'all are not still eating those leftovers from Thanksgiving. Throw them away. It's called food poisoning. It's called food poisoning, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, leftovers implies that you had some to begin with. So
yeah, throw it away. I had a coworker yesterday tell me he make himself a fried chicken sandwich every day. I said, I know that chicken got some. It's walking.
Gangrene.
It's really green right now. Yeah, and he was like, "Yeah, I make me a sandwich every day." But thank y'all for listening. And if you would love to hear more from the Black Boozy Bros featuring Kevin B. Go to our podcast platform. You know what? I listened to episode 75 not too long ago. That's when we were the most unhinged. Go to Spotify or Apple Podcasts or whatever you want to go to episode 75 with our girl Lorna. That episode was the most unhinged episode. Almost. I think it was one of the most unhinged episodes that we've had thus far. And it's still making numbers. That's how crazy it was.
We gotta bring Lorna
go check
back.
that out.
Yeah.
Yes. And she gonna have to be the same Lorna. Okay. She got to be Ratch, just a tad. Just a titty tag, okay? And we have aged. That's been like almost 2-3 years. So we have matured, but we were all on a different planet during that episode. But I hope you have a great night. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.